Here is part 2 of my ranking of the 20 drivers season so far. If you didn't watch the last part, go back and watch this one. This is 15th down to 11th. In 15th place, I've got Kevin Magnussen, and I don't think he's had the worst season. He's definitely not had the best one between him and his teammate. But yeah, it's not been a bad one. He's got a few points, and that's all that can really matter for Haas. They're obviously a mid-table to low-table team, so getting a few points on the board could make all the difference at the end of the season. In 14th place, I've got Pierre Gasly. It's not been the greatest season for him, but then again, it's not been the greatest season for Alpine. He's only got a few points, which is nowhere near as good as what he should be. He's definitely a very good driver, but just currently at a not very good team. In 13th place, and I've probably got him a little bit too high, I've got Sergio Perez. He has been awful this season. He had a couple of good races at the start, but then as Red Bull fell away from the people catching up, he too also fell away, but a lot worse than Max Verstappen, because he was very regularly not even getting into Q2 and Q3. He would be getting knocked out in Q1. You would have Logan Sargent even out qualifying him on occasions. So yeah, I probably should have got Sergio Perez in the 20th to the 16th spot, but I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. He's still got over 100 points, which is still relatively decent. But yeah, he's not had a good season so far, and I'm surprised that Red Bull decided to keep him, to be honest. In 12th spot, I've got Daniel Ricciardo. To be honest, I think he's had a relatively decent season so far. I don't think he's good enough to replace Sergio Perez in the Red Bull seat, which has been talked about quite a bit. I would rather see Yuki Tsunoda in that seat. But yeah, he's got points on the board. He's qualified well. The RB looks quite a decent car, to be fair. It could be better than the Aston Martin, to be honest. But yeah, Daniel Ricciardo, he's done all right, but he's not been amazing. But before I get into my number 11 spot, if you like the video, smash the like button and also give me a follow. It massively helps me out. I'm trying to get to 260 followers as soon as possible, preferably well before the Dutch Grand Prix. It's in a week and a half away. It would be amazing if I could hit it. Also, leave your opinions in the comments down below on this list. And in 11th spot, I've got Lance Stroll. I don't know what I was thinking putting Lance Stroll there, to be honest. I probably would have had him behind Daniel Ricciardo, but he's got a few points. He's not doing awfully. He's in some ways kind of doing a bit better than his teammate in some races. Obviously not all the time, but Aston Martin at the moment is definitely not where it was last season. And yeah, they're just a mid-table team. Lance Stroll's not been horrendous, but yeah, he's never really that good.